All right. It's time for another game in our 1990s Great Team Tournament with ATR. Today it's going to be the 96-97 Charlotte Hornets against the 90-91 Milwaukee Bucks here from the Bradley Center. Let's head to the court and get ready for tip. All right, starting for the Hornets, their starting five looks like this. Vlade Divac at center, Anthony Mason and Glenn Rice at the forwards, and Del Curry and Muggsy Bogues at the guards. For the home team Milwaukee Bucks, Jack Sikma starts at center, Fred Roberts and Dale Ellis start at the forwards, and Alvin Robertson and Jay Humphreys at the guards. Before we tip, I'll just throw this out there. Being, from Michigan, I was a huge Michigan Wolverine fan. Still am a big Michigan Wolverine fan. The basketball team has gotten back with the help of John Beilein. Now Juwan Howard take them to hopefully keep them abreast atop the Big Ten or near the top. But during this time, one of my favorite players from Michigan and NBA players, because he was from Michigan, is Glenn Rice. I'm always a big fan of his, the way just a great shooter. Love that 89 Michigan team. If you played that Michigan team in some all-time tournaments, they'll fare well against some, but they're not one of the all-time great teams. But Rice could surely shoot the basketball, and they had some good rebounding from Vaught, Hughes. So when he got to the NBA, when he played for Charlotte, I just loved watching him play. I liked him with Miami, but mostly with Charlotte is when I really enjoyed watching him play in the NBA. So I got a little bit of a rooting interest for this team, and we'll see how they fare against the 91 Bucks. Let's get ready for the jump. Jump is, let me see some here. Okay. So make sure I had this on the right screen. All right. Who's going to jump here? It's going to be Sigma. Oh, look at the Milwaukee Bucks do not have much rebounding comparatively. Oh, the front line is a little better than Milwaukee's, but it's going to be Anthony Mason jumping against Jack Sigma. Here's the jump. And it's going to be Mason winning the tap. Charlotte will get the ball first. Over to Vlade. Vlade puts it up and in. So a quick bucket from the Hornets. Here comes Milwaukee. Oh, they stopped the clock. There's a problem with the clock. Reset the 24-second. No, they don't. Pass to Jay Humphreys. Humphreys is going to get fouled. Anthony Mason picks up the foul. He was in the act of shooting, so he'll get 2 shots here. First shot. Oh, he misses the first. Makes the second. Hornets basketball. Here's Mason. Over to Glenn Rice. Open for 3. Misses. Their 3-point defense is 0, so he's still going to miss it. Rice misses. Picked up by Robertson, who puts it back up. Misses the putback. Fred Roberts grabs the rebound. Roberts looks to shoot inside, misses. Humphreys with the rebound. They set it back up out to Alvin Robertson for 2. Knocks it in. Jump shot from Alvin Robertson makes it 3-2 in favor of the Bucks. Here's Muggsy Bogues, stolen by Alvin Robertson. Robertson up to Jay Humphreys. No foul. Over into Jack Sigma. Sigma for 3. He hits it. A triple from Jack Sigma. And it's 6-2. Here's Del Curry. Curry for 2. Misses. Glenn Rice with the rebound. Puts it back up and in. Rice with his first bucket. Here's Jay Humphries. Humphries looking for an opening here. Gets it to Sigma. Sigma passes it to Dale Ellis. He's got to hurry. Puts it up. Misses. Goes out of bounds off of Alvin Robertson. Charlotte ball. Charlotte basketball. Here's Anthony Mason. Mason's going to draw the foul on Fred Roberts. Here's Del Curry. Over to Muggsy Bogues, who finds the open man, but he loses the ball. Rice turns it over. Back over to Milwaukee. Fred Roberts. Over to Jay Humphries. Humphries finds Sigma. Throws a jumper up and goes. Sigma hits the off-balance jumper. He's got a quick 5 points. It's 8-4 in favor of Milwaukee. Here's Glenn Rice. Anthony Mason. Rice. Back over to Muggsy Bogues, who finds Rice, who throws up a 3, misses. Bucks get the rebound. Dale Ellis. Up to Fred Roberts. Back over to Alvin Robertson, who's going to miss the jumper. Robertson gets his own rebound. Over to Sigma. Puts it up. Hits it. Sigma with 7. It's 10-4. Over to Glenn Rice. Glenn Rice is open for 3. Misses. Rice can't find his shot early here. Over to Muggsy Bogues. Back to Del Curry for 3. He misses. Glenn Rice with the rebound. Puts it back up and in. And he's fouled. They call the foul on Roberts. Rice with 4. Goes to the foul line. Hits the free throw. And it's 10-7. Here's Milwaukee. Jay Humphries. Over to Sigma. Sigma. Over to Alvin Robertson for 2. Misses. Rebound to Anthony Mason. Over to Muggsy Bogues. Bogues finds Mason. Back out to Del Curry. Del Curry. Curry has to give it up. Into Anthony Mason, who puts it up. Misses. Glenn Rice with the rebound. Gets it back out to Del Curry. Over to Muggsy Bogues. Back to Glenn Rice. Rice for 2. Misses. Mason with the rebound. The Hornets keep it alive. Up to Muggsy Bogues. To Vlade. Vlade throws to Mason inside, who misses the jump little hook. Rebounded by Robertson. Here's Fred Roberts. Over to Jay Humphries. Humphries looking for the opening. Gets it to Fred Roberts, who's going to have to force a shot here. And he hits it. Roberts with the layup inside. It's 12-7. Hornets basketball. Here's Curry. Over to Muggsy Bogues, who finds Mason. Knocks it in. Mason over Fred Roberts. It's 12-9. We got an alternate possession. Charlotte won the opening toss. So it's going to be Milwaukee will get the ball. Timeout on the floor. Sigma's coming out. In comes Frank Burkowski. Fred Roberts. Jeff Grayer comes in. Wait, no, Jeff Grayer is going to come in here. And then power forward, we're going to bring in Burkowski here. In the center will be Danny Shays. For the Hornets, Ricky Pierce will come in at shooting guard. And Anthony Goldwire will come in at the point guard. All right. So Milwaukee will get the ball. Here's Alvin Robertson. He's going to get a foul on Goldwire. His first. New 24-second clock. Here's Jay Humphries. Over to Burkowski. Alvin Robertson at the top of the key. He looks for Humphries again, who's going to force one for two. And misses. Rebounded by Divac. Divac gets it in the paint. Goes so hard to the hole and knocks it in, and he's fouled. Jay Humphries commits the foul. 4 for Divac. He'll go to the line to try to tie this game up. He's going to hit the free throw. 12-12. Here's Frank Burkowski up to Danny Shays. Shays puts it up, misses. Grayer gets the rebound. Back out to Robertson. Burkowski over to Grayer. Stolen by Divac. Vlade Divac up to Goldwire. Goldwire coast to coast. Puts it up. Misses. Rebounded by Robertson. Over to Danny Shays. And we're going to get a tie up here between Danny Shays and Goldwire. It's going to go over to the Charlotte Hornets this time. They'll get the basketball. Here's Ricky Pierce. Former Buck. Over to Goldwire. And he's going to get fouled by Danny Shays. Just as the clock was expiring, Shays made a bad foul there. New 24-second clock for the Hornets. Here's Glenn Rice. Over to Pierce. Pierce open for two. Sinks the jumper. Hornets lead it by 2. There's Burkowski. Over to Grayer. Back to Humphries, who's going to have to force a 3. Misses. Wait a second. Who shot that? Humphries? 3-point defense. If it's +1 through +10, it's good. And the Hornets are a +1. So he's going to knock down the 3. And the Bucks are up by 1. Here's Divac. Divac inside. Turns around. Shoots. Misses. Rebounded by... Oh, it's going to go off the hands of Divac. Bucks basketball. Here's Shays. Danny Shays puts it up and in. Pierce. Over to Vlade. Vlade in underneath. Misses. Rebounded by Robertson. Up to Burkowski. Danny Shays. Over to Robertson. Robertson is open for 2. Puts it up and in. Robertson with 4. And the Bucks up by 5. Here's Divac. Blocked by Shays. Rebounded by Divac. Up to Ricky Pierce for 2. Misses. Rebounded by Grayer. Grayer draws the foul as he goes to the basket. Rice picks up his first, and Brokowski will get 2 free throws. Hits the first and hits the second. 21-14. Here's Charlotte. Here's Rice. Over to Divac. Divac is fouled by Alvin Robertson. He'll go to the line for 2. It's Robertson's first. Hits the first. He hits the second. Milwaukee Bucks. Into Jeff Grayer. Grayer's going to draw the foul. Mason just picked up his second. And he'll go to the line. Grayer misses the first. Makes the second, though. 22-16. Bucks by 6. Here's Charlotte. Goldwire. Goldwire's open for 2. He's going to miss. Rebounded by Brokowski. Brokowski up to Shays. Robertson with the basketball. Robertson. Bloody Divac is in his face as he puts it up. It's going to be minus 40. He's going to miss. Rebounded by Anthony Mason. Up to Glenn Rice. Rice turns around, shoots the jumper, misses. Rice still having trouble finding his shot. Here's Brokowski. Up to Grayer. Jeff Grayer. 8-footer. Goes. And he is fouled. Jeff Grayer knocks down the basket. He's got 3. He'll go to the foul line. Hits the free throw for the 3-point play. And the Bucks lead him by 9, 25-16. Here's Anthony Mason, who's going to get fouled by Danny Shays. Shays is second. Mason will go to the line. Misses the first, makes the second. Bucks basketball. Up by 8. Here's Jay Humphries looking for the open man. He finds Brokowski, who knocks down the jumper. He's got 4. Here's Glenn Rice, who's going to turn it over. 3rd turnover for the Bucks. 1 minute left in the first quarter. Here's Milwaukee. Brokowski. Yeah, Brokowski turnaround jumper goes. He's got 6. 29-17. Bucks by 12. Here's Glenn Rice. Up to Blade. Blade turns. Little short jumper, misses. Anthony Mason with the rebound. Up to Goldwire. Goldwire up to Rice. Rice for 2. He misses. Charlotte. Mason grabs another rebound. Up to Mason. Flory gives it up to Rice. He shoots at a 3 at the buzzer. It misses. And there you have it. We go to the second quarter. And it's 29-17. First quarter, Charlotte was not... Let's check out the stats. Shot 25% from the floor. 6 of 24. 0 for 5 from beyond the arc. Rice was a brutal 2 for 9. 0 for 4 from three-point land. Only scored 5 points. They were led by Vlade 7. They're going to have to get much better in the second quarter here. The rest of the final 3 quarters if they want to win this game. Meanwhile, the Bucks shot 57.9% from the floor. 2 of 2 from beyond the arc. They were led by 7 from Jack Sikma, who started the game off red hot. 6 from Brokowski. So, let's start the second quarter. Basketball is going to be to the Bucks. Mason won the initial tap. Here's Burkowski. Oh, I forgot to... before I do that, I'm going to make some changes here. Anthony Mason's going to have to come out. He's got 3 fouls. We don't have much. Malik Rose is coming in at power forward. And Matt Geiger in at center. Danny Shays. We'll leave Shays in. Shays has got 2 fouls, though. We got to be careful with him. Melvin Robertson's going to have to come out. Let's go with I don't know. I'm just going to bring Steve Henson in for... Oh, no. Dale Ellis comes back in. Steve Henson will come in at point guard. There we go. All right. Okay, here we go. Over to Steve Henson. Stolen by Malik Rose. Up to Glenn Rice, who's open for 3. Knocks it down. Rice hits his first triple. He's got 8. So let's hope that's the start of something. Getting a shot back here. There's Jeff Grayer. He's going to get a foul on Ricky Pierce. They'll go to the line for 2. It's going to hit them both. 31-20. Bucks lead it. Here's Goldwire. Up to Malik Rose. Rose powers his way inside. Misses. Grayer with the rebound. Up to Dale Ellis for 2. Hits it. Dale Ellis sticks the jumper. His first bucket. 33-20. Here's Ricky Pierce. Matt Geiger, who's going to get fouled by Frank Burkowski. He'll go to the line. Hits the first, hits the second. Bucks basketball. Here's Grayer. Grayer puts a shot up. He's going to miss. Rebounded by Grayer. Back out to Dale Ellis. Ellis is going to get fouled by Malik Rose before the shot. So it's going to be the Bucks basketball. Here's Henson. Over to Danny Shays. Shays is going to get fouled. Malik Rose picks up a quick. 2 fouls. Bucks inbound. Over to Dale Ellis for 2. Misses. Shays grabs the rebound. Back out to Grayer. Steve Henson drives. Dishes it off to Ellis. He's going to have to hurry. Shays gets the basket. Puts it up. Hits it. Danny Shays. He's got 4. Hornets down by 13. Here's Ricky Pierce. Ricky Pierce shoots, misses. Malik Rose with the rebound. Over to Ricky Pierce. Inside to Malik Rose, who dishes it back out to Goldwire for 3. Misses. Rice with the rebound. Rice tries to drive inside and fouled by Steve Henson. He'll go to the line for two. Misses the first, makes the second. Glenn Rice, rare miss at the foul line. Here's the Bucks, Jeff Grayer. Matt Geiger commits the foul. His first. Grayer over to Shays. Back to Dale Ellis, who's open for the jumper. Got it. Dale Ellis sinks it. He's got 4, and the Bucks lead him by 14. Here's Malik Rose. Dishes it over to Anthony Goldwire for 3. He's going to miss the shot. Rebounded by Malik Rose. Over to Goldwire. Goldwire dishes it back to Malik Rose, who's going to put the layup in. Wait, no, he's going to miss. Just off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Steve Henson. Henson finds Brickowski for 2. Got it. Frank Brickowski with 8. The Bucks lead him by 16. Here's Ricky Pierce for 3. He misses. Brickowski with the rebound. Up to Henson. Henson open for 2. Got it. The Bucks keep up the hot shooting, and they now lead by 18. Here's Goldwire. Over to Pierce. Back to Glenn Rice for 3. Glenn Rice misses. Rebounded by Grayer. Steve Henson, coast to coast, lays it up and in. Timeout on the floor as the Milwaukee Bucks are up by 20 here in the first half. Yikes. If it couldn't get any worse, now they're 21.9% from the floor, while the Bucks have improved to 63% from the floor. And they've grown their lead to 20. Unbelievable. Charlotte better get their act together here. Here's Ricky Pierce. Over to Malik Rose. Rose puts it up. He misses. Nothing surprising there. Over to Danny Shays. Shays is going to draw the foul on Rose before the shot, but they're in the bonus. 1 for 1 for Danny Shays. He's going to hit the first and hit the second. 6 points for Shays, and it's a 22-point game. Here's Goldwire. And they're going to turn it over. Back over to the Bucks. It keeps getting worse for Charlotte here. Here's Jeff Grayer. Grayer is open. Puts it up. Misses. Rebounded by Rice. Rice up to Geiger. Over to Goldwire, who dishes it to Rice, who knocks down the open jumper. He's got 11. Back to a 20-point game. Here's Dale Ellis. Over to Steve Henson, who's open for 3. Misses. Rebounded by Malik Rose, and they call timeout. Timeout on the floor. Here's the pass to Goldwire. Goldwire finds Rose open. Shoots. Got it. Another bucket for Rose. Or Malik Rose, I'm sorry. His first bucket, I should say. It's 45-27. Shays. Have to hurry. Shays for the shot. Misses. Just off the front of the rim. Brickowski grabs the rebound. We're going to get a timeout on the floor. Make some changes here. Oh, geez. I missed Anthony Mason here. Muggsy Bogues comes back in. Del Curry's coming back in. Rice is coming out. Malik Rose is going to have to come out. T-Bosh comes back in for them. Sigma's back in. Brad Lojas comes in. How do we forget about Ricky Pierce on the Bucks? Yikes. All right. Here's Lojas. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Sigma. Offensive foul, his first. Back over to the Charlotte Hornets. Here's Del Curry. Oh, turnover. They called him backcourt violation. Back over to the Bucks. Sigma. Over to Pierce. Blocked by blocked by Ricky Pierce. Rebounded by Charlotte's Ricky Pierce. Here's Del Curry. Back over to Pierce. To Alvin Robertson. Or to Pierce. And he's going to have to force a two. Hit it! Ricky Pierce with a tough shot. With Ricky Pierce in his face. Hits it. He's got 4. Here's Dale Ellis. Dishes it to Sigma. Hits the little 8-footer. Goes. Sigma with 9. Here's Del Curry. Del Curry. It's going to be blocked. Rebounded by Sigma. Muggsy Bogues is going to knock it out of bounds. And the Bucks retain possession here. Alvin Robertson fouled by Del Curry. He'll go to the line. He's going to hit the first and hit the second. He's got 6. Back to a 20-point game. Here's Del Curry, who's open for 2. Hits it. Del Curry's first bucket. He's got 2. Here's Ricky Pierce. Pierce gets himself open, shoots, misses. Over to Del Curry. Anthony Mason, no look pass, back to Ricky Pierce, who lays it up and in. And he's fouled. Alvin Robertson with the foul. Pierce with 6. He'll go to the foul line. Oh, he misses the free throw. Sigma with the rebound. Up court. Inside to Sigma, who turns, shoots, hits it. Jack Sigma with 11. Here's Vlade. Foul. Ricky Pierce gets the foul, his first. Not in the bonus yet, so they'll inbound here to Vlade. Over to Muggsy Bogues. Vlade. Oh, back over to Muggsy, who's got an open man. To Pierce, who's going to miss it. Curry grabs the rebound. Dishes it to Mason, who lays it up and in. Mason with 5. 2:54 left in the first half. Here's Dale Ellis. Over to Ricky Pierce for 2. He misses. Pierce gets the rebound. Ricky Pierce. Little jump shot goes. He's got 8. Ricky Pierce. It's a 14-point game. Here comes Milwaukee. Dale Ellis. Over to Jack Sigma, who's going to get a foul on Anthony Mason, his 3rd. No, his 4th. Ooh, that's not good. And that's going to send Sigma to the line. Mason's going to have to come out. Yeah, they don't have much to go with here in the Malik Rose. Malik Rose is going to have to come back in. He's got 3 fouls. So Sigma to the foul line. He's going to miss the first. He gets his own rebound. Out to Bogues. Or no, I'm sorry. Sigma shot it. Rebounded by Malik Rose. Out to Muggsy Bogues. Ricky Pierce. Last pass. Robertson steals it. Oh. But he's going to get called for the foul. Robertson picks up his 3rd. And Muggsy Bogues will go to the foul line for a 1-for-1. A 1-and-1, I should say. Not a 1-for-1. I don't know why I keep saying that. Let's see. He hits the first and hits the second. Bucks basketball. Oh, boy. Malik Rose just picked up his 4th. He's going to hit the first and hit the second. Brad Lojas with 2. Here's Muggsy Bogues. And they're going to turn it over. Call him for traveling. Muggsy Bogues. It's their 6th turnover. Bucks basketball. Here's Vlade. He's going to block his... Nope. It's going to be a 3-pointer from Brad Lojas. It's going to miss. And they're going to get a jump ball. And Milwaukee will get the possession arrow. Over to Ricky Pierce for 2. Misses. Rebound of Malik Rose. Over to Vlade. Back over to Ricky Pierce. And a foul by Brad Lojas. Ricky Pierce will go to the foul line. Hits the first and hits the second. 10 points for Ricky Pierce. Of the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 12-point game. Here's Dale Ellis. Over to Alvin Robertson. Back to Ricky Pierce. Back over to Lojas for 3. Misses. Rebounded by Divac. Over to Ricky Pierce, who finds Del Curry for 3. Got it! A big triple from Del Curry. And it's now back into single digits. 9-point game. Big shot from Del Curry. He's got 5. Stolen by Malik Rose. Rose shoots. Misses the ball. Lojas gets the ball from Sigma. Over to Ricky Pierce. Lojas Finds Alvin Robertson. At the buzzer. Lojas misses. It is good though. Since Malik Rose is in foul trouble, the basket goes at the buzzer. We end the half 55-44. Bucks lead it. So let's make some changes here. Glenn Rice comes back in. Malik Rose is going to have to come out. Anthony Mason will be back in with 4 fouls. Sigma. Fred Roberts comes in. Pierce will stay in. Dale Ellis. Dale Ellis is not going to start this. We'll leave him in there for the start. Jay Humphreys. Okay, there we go. Guess we won't leave him in there. Okay, here we go. Start the second half. Charlotte will get the ball first. Down by 11. Let's look at the stats real quick. So they did improve their shooting a little bit in the second quarter. Finished at 34% for the half to 51% for the Bucks. But really killed them 2 of 12 from the three-point line. Milwaukee only took 5 shots and hit 2 of them. Free throw shooting was about equal. Rebounds were even. So it was mainly just the shooting that hurt the Hornets the most. Glenn Rice, 4 of 12 and 1 of 6 from three-point. Did not have one of his better shooting has. He did finish still with 11 points, team high. 10 points from Ricky Pierce off the bench. For the Bucks, they got 11 from Jack Sigma, who played a whale of a first half. 5 of 5 from the floor. And after him, it was 8 points from Burkowski and 6 each from Jeff Grayer and Danny Shays. The guards really haven't done a whole lot offensively, and they're still up by 11. Humphreys had 4, Robertson 6, Dale Ellis only 4. Ricky Pierce was scoreless. He only played 6 minutes, mainly my fault, but I'm going to say he was hurt. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. No, I didn't see, I for some reason missed him. And even without him, they still built a nice big lead. So now Pierce is in. I hope to add some offense here in the second half for the Bucks. All right, let's start the third quarter. Here's Divac. Divac open for 2. Misses. Rice with the rebound. Del Curry. Fred Roberts is going to get called for the foul. His third. Here's Rice. Open for 2. Misses. Sigma with the rebound. Sigma. Over to Fred Roberts. Roberts lays it up. Misses. Bogues. Up to Del Curry. Into Vlade. Vlade turns. Fires. Got it. Vlade with 9. Jack Sigma draws the foul on Divac. His first. Here's Robertson. Alvin Robertson puts it up and in. His 8th point. Here's Charlotte. Glenn Rice. Rice looking for the shot. shoots, misses, rebounded by Mason. Over to Muggsy. Muggsy finds Curry open. Got it. 7 points for Del Curry. Here's Jay Humphries. Humphries over to Robertson. Robertson for 2. Hits it. And he is no foul. There's no foul on Bogues. Robertson with 10. Here's Del Curry. Open for 2. Miss it. Here's Sigma up to Fred Roberts. No foul. Roberts, no foul. Over to Jay Humphries. Misses the jumper. Ricky Pierce with the rebound. Whoops, what'd I do there? Up to Alvin Robertson, who finds Roberts open underneath. Lays it up and in. Nice pass from Robertson. Roberts, it's back to a 13-point game. Here's Muggsy Bogues. Over to Anthony Mason. Mason open for 2. Misses. Rebounded by Sigma. Sigma up to Robertson. We're going to take a little time out here to... Alvin Robertson's going to come out. Dale Ellis comes in. Shays comes in. Tony Smith will come in. All right. Here's Dale Ellis. Danny Shays gonna have to force it. Throws it up. Misses. Rebound Divac. Up to Rice. Glenn Rice shoots. Hits it. Glenn Rice with the bucket. He's got 13. Here's Dale Ellis. Ellis with a jumper. Hits it. He's got 6. 63-50. Bucks lead it. Muggsy Bogues is going to draw the foul on Jay Humphries, his second. The Hornets will inbound. Into Glenn Rice. Oh, they turn it over. Tony Smith loses control, loses it out of bounds. Back over to the Bucks. Here's Dale Ellis. No foul. Over to Danny Shays. Danny Shays puts it up. Misses. Rebounded by Shays. Over to Ricky Pierce. Dale Ellis. Ellis has to hurry. Gets it to Fred Roberts, who puts it up. And got it, and he's fouled. Muggsy Bogues reached in. And he'll get the foul, his first. Roberts scores it. He's got 6, and he'll go to the line. And hits the free throw. 66-50 in favor of the Bucks. Here's Glenn Rice. Muggsy Bogues. Over to Anthony Mason, who's going to find the open man. Smith for 3. Misses. Divac with the rebound. And they're going to turn it over. Glenn Rice called for traveling. Charlotte with their 8th turnover. Here's Danny Shays. Danny Shays is going to... No foul because Mason is in... foul trouble. So over to Ricky Pierce, open for 2. It's going to miss. Both teams are -1. Divac with the rebound. Divac turns, lays it up, misses. Dale Ellis comes away with it. Over to Jay Humphreys for 3. Got it. Dale Humphreys triples, and we got ourselves a 19-point game again. Charlotte just cannot get over the hump. Here's Divac. No foul. Bogues looking for the open man. He's got Divac, who's going to lay it up and in. 69-52. Favor the Bucks. There's Fred Roberts. Over to Danny Shays. Danny Shays puts it up and in. And we got a timeout on the floor. Let's see here. Steve Henson checks in. Lottie's out. Matt Geiger checks in. Muggsy. Goldwire comes back in. All right. 71-52. The Bucks blowing out the Charlotte Hornets here in the third quarter. Here's Anthony Mason up to Tony Smith. Smith for 3. He got it. Tony Smith knocks down the triple. His first bucket. Here's the Bucks. Over to Henson. Ricky Pierce gonna have to hurry. Red Roberts has got it. Shoots. Misses. Rebounded by Roberts. Back out to Shays. Over to Dale Ellis, who's open for 2. Hits it. Dale Ellis knocks it in. He's got 8. That's stolen by Ricky Pierce. Pierce. Over to Dale Ellis. Back to Fred Roberts. Roberts. Little 8-foot jumper goes. And it's a 20-point game. Here's Glenn Rice. And he's going to draw a foul on Steve Henson as he goes to the hole. He'll go to the foul line. Rice hits the first and hits the second. He's got 15. Here's Fred Roberts. Over to Danny Shays for 2. Misses. Charlotte with a rebound by Geiger. Over to Tony Smith. Blocked by Danny Shays as Tony Smith goes to the basket. Rebounded by Smith. He gets his own rebound. Back over to Anthony Mason. Geiger. Mason looks for the open man. Geiger sticks the jumper as the time clock expires. 75-59. Milwaukee leads it. Here's Dale Ellis. Ellis open for 2. Hits it. Dale Ellis starting to feel it. He's got 10. Here's Goldwire. And Geiger is going to get called for 3 seconds. The 10th turnover by the Hornets. Here's Dale Ellis. Over to Steve Henson. Shays is going to have to hurry. Shoots. Misses. Rebounded by Mason. Geiger. Mason. Mason's going to have to throw it up. Misses. Rebounded by Mason. Gets it to Goldwire. He shoots the jump shot. Goes. Anthony Mason finds Anthony Goldwire for the bucket. His first bucket at 77-61. Jay Humphries back in. Alvin Robertson comes back in. Kowski comes in. Curry checks in. All right. Milwaukee basketball. Shays is going to get no foul. He's got to shoot a 2. Misses it. Rebounded by Divac. Over to Glenn Rice. No shot. Anthony Mason. No shot. Fouled by Burkowski. His second. Not in the bonus, so the Hornets will inbounds here. Anthony Mason finds Rice, who sticks the jump shot. Is 17-point, 77-63. Anthony Mason steals it. And he's going to get fouled by Ricky Pierce. And they are now in the bonus, so Mason will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Hits the first, misses the second though. Rebounded by Ricky Pierce. Pierce finds Robertson, who looks for the open man, finds Jay Humphries open in the corner, knocks it down. Jay Humphries with 9. 79-64 Milwaukee. Here's Glenn Rice. Gets it to Bogues. Glenn Rice is going to get fouled by Ricky Pierce. And Rice will go to the line for a 1-and-1. He's going to hit the first, and he misses the second. Robertson with the rebound. Over to Jay Humphries, who finds the open man. Pierce nails the 3. No, he's going to miss. Rice with the rebound. Over to Alvin Robertson, who's going to steal it. No foul. It's going to be a steal by Robertson. His second. Up to Burkowski. Over to Ricky Pierce. Pierce can't find an opening. He's going to have to force it over top of Glenn Rice. And he misses it at the buzzer. Just misses it off the front of the rim. And we're going to head to the fourth. Not much offense. They're in the fourth, or the third quarter. 79-65. Everybody, let's go. Roberts is coming back in. Oop. Thought I hit Fred Roberts. It didn't. I hit Danny Shays. All right. We head to the final quarter. Bucks up by 14. They've led throughout. Charlotte just can't. I didn't look at the percentages. They're still at 37%, so they're right around the same percentages as they've been the whole game. And who's going to get the ball first? Charlotte will get the ball first. Here's Anthony Mason. Mason is going to shoot for 2. Misses. Rebounded by Sigma. Sigma's going to get fouled by Del Curry as he goes to the basket. He'll go to the foul line for 2. Hits them both. He's got 13 points. Here's Muggsy Bogues. Bogues looking for 3. Misses. Bogues gets the rebound. Smallest guy on the court pulls down the board. Finds Del Curry open, but stolen by Robertson. Robertson up to Jay Humphries. Humphries finds Robertson into Sigma, who forces the shot, and it hits. Jack Sigma over top of Divac and knocks it down. Sigma with 15. Bucks lead him by 18. Here's Del Curry over to Mason. Over to Muggsy, stolen by Humphries. Humphries finds Robertson. Back over to Ricky Pierce for 2. Misses. Charlotte gets the rebound. Mason out to Muggsy Bogues. Divac. Back to Bogues for 3. Misses. Roberts with the rebound. Pierce over to Robertson. No foul. Gets to Fred Roberts. Roberts with Anthony Mason in his face. Shoots. Got it. Fred Roberts hits it. He's got 11. And it's 85-65. Here's Vlade Divac for 2. Gonna miss. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Fred Roberts. They'll keep the ball. Here's Glenn Rice. Glenn Rice for 3. Misses. Vlade with the rebound. Up to Muggsy Bogues. Del Curry. Del Curry over to Glenn Rice. Glenn Rice is going to have to force it. And he misses. Mason with the rebound. Muggsy Bogues back to Rice. Rice for 3. Got it. 21 for Glenn Rice. It's 85-68. Here's Alvin Robertson. Dishes it to Pierce, who sinks the shot. He's got his first bucket of the game. Here's Glenn Rice. Rice for 2. Misses. Divac with his 10th rebound. And he's going to get fouled by Jack Sigma. Charlotte will inbound. There's Glenn Rice. He draws a foul on Ricky Pierce, his 4th. Here's Glenn Rice for 2. Misses. Goes off of Vlade, out of bounds to the Bucks. Here's Jay Humphries. Over to Sigma. Sigma over to Fred Roberts, and he is going to be fouled by Vlade Divac. Bucks will inbound. Here's Pierce. Fred Roberts for the shot. Got it. Fred Roberts with 13. 89-68. Here's Anthony Mason. Finds Rice open. And he's going to just miss it off the front of the rim. Divac with the rebound. Over to Glenn Rice. Rice. Blocked by Sigma. Rice gets his own rebound. Over to Muggsy Bogues. Back to Glenn Rice. Glenn Rice for three. Misses. Anthony Mason grabs the rebound. Mason over to Rice. And we're going to get a foul on Alvin Robertson as Rice makes a move. Robertson's fourth. And Rice will go to the foul line for two. He'll hit both of them. He's got 23. It's 89-70. Bucks ball. 6:42 left in the game. No foul. Over to Sigma. Back to Alvin Robertson for two. Misses. Rebounded by Sigma. Sigma to the hole. Got it. Jack Sigma with 17 points. Bucks lead him by 21. There's Muggsy Bogues. Over to Vlade. Puts it up and in. Vlade with 13. Sigma over to Jay Humphries. Back to Sigma, who sticks the jumper, and he's fouled by Divac. Jack Sigma with 19, looking for 20 here on the foul line. He misses the free throw, though. Vlade with the rebound. Over to Muggsy Bogues, over to Rice. Knocks it down. Rice with 25. Here's Alvin Robertson. Divac commits another foul, his fourth. Alvin Robertson goes to the line. He's going to miss and then make. 20-point game. Muggsy Bogues finds Mason. He'll put it in. He's got 8. 94-76. The ball in the hand of Ricky Pierce. Pierce for two. Misses. Roberts with the rebound. Roberts. Glenn Rice is going to steal it. Over to Anthony Mason. Back to Del Curry for three. Got it. Del Curry triples. He's got 10. 94-79. Jay Humphries looking for the open man. Finds Ricky Pierce, who knocks it down. Ricky Pierce with 4. Here's Del Curry for 3. Hits another. Another triple from Del Curry. He's got 13. Now they just need to get some stops here. Over to Sigma. Sigma for 3. Just misses. Rebounded by Anthony Mason. And they're going to lose it out of bounds. Del Curry's pass goes out of bounds. And it's Bucks basketball. 96-82. Here's Robertson. Blocked by Vlade. And it goes out of bounds to the Bucks. Fred Roberts is going to find the open man. Alvin Robertson lays it up and in. As he cuts to the basket. 13 for Alvin. 98-82. Here's Muggsy Bogues over to Vlade. Vlade to Del Curry, open for 3. Misses this one. Rebounded by Anthony Mason. Get it to Muggsy Bogues, who puts it up, misses. And we're going to get a foul on Jack Sigma. That's Charlotte basketball. Here's Anthony Mason. Muggsy Bogues. He's going to miss. He had a wide open shot. Mason misses it. And Roberts is going to pull down the rebound. Over to Sigma. Sigma shoots and hits. Jack Sigma with 21. The aging veteran turns on the youth, and like it's 1979. Timeout on the floor, as I think the benches are going to be emptied here. Oh, should have dunk there. Glenn Rice is coming out. Sigma checks out of the game to the roar of the crowd. Brad Lojas checks in. All right. Okay, the benches have been emptied. Charlotte will have the ball as we play mop-up time, trash time. Here's Jeff Grayer with a steal. Up to Brad Lojas. The lefty puts it up and hits, and he's fouled. 6 points for Lojas. He'll go to the foul line to try to get the three-point play, but he will not. He misses the free throw. Rebound. Matt Geiger comes away with it. Stolen by Lojas. Bucks. Over to Steve Henson for two. Misses. Malik Rose with the rebound. Rose for two. He misses. Grayer gets the rebound. Here's Ricky Pierce. Over Jeff Grayer. Henson. So they move it around. Over to Dale Ellis, who's going to have to put one up. And he misses. Rebounded by Ricky Pierce. Pierce. Malik Rose. Pierce looking for the open man. Goldweiler rattles home the three. Good. Goldwire with 5, 102.85. Ricky Pierce. Pierce for 2. Misses. Steve Henson gets the offensive rebound. So they're going to start giving up the shots here and run out the clock. Over to Pierce. He's going to pass it to Lojas. He's going to pass it to Jeff Grayer. Grayer's going to have to put it up, though. And he hits, and he's fouled. Jeff Grayer gets the bucket, and Goldwire picks up the foul. Makes the free throw. 3-point play, 105-85. And that should do it. Stolen by Henson. And the Bucks will run out the clock. The final score, (105-85). Bucks blow them out. Let's look at the stats. (25 from Royce, even though he was only 8 of 25 from the floor. Off shooting night. As a whole, the Charlotte Hornets only shot 36%. That was their down. They actually out-rebounded Milwaukee, but the shooting was just not good. They also got 13 from Vlade with 12 rebounds. Anthony Mason had 13 rebounds. Ricky Pierce had 10 off the bench. For the Bucks, they got 21 from a rejuvenated Jack Sikma, who was 9 of 10 from the floor. And then 13 each from Fred Roberts and Elvin Robertson. (10 points from Dale Ellis. Their bench played really well. Burkowski, Grayer, all of them played a pretty good game. They shot 52.5% from the floor. And that's how it ends. Not much of a game, really. They led it by 12 at the end of one, and just were up double digits most of this game. So that's going to do it from here. The Milwaukee Bucks easily advance to the next round over the Charlotte Hornets. Thanks for watching.